And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's Malone. And it's Portland with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Simons. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Simons. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. So it's Portland now. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Malone. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Anthony Simons. There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Crowder. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
On the wing, Crowder. The rebound by Malone. And it's Houston's ball. 6-point lead. The fader. And again, it's Houston.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Rockets ahead, up 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And here's Lowry. That one no good. Good work defensively by James. To the wing on the left. Here's Marley. Again, Houston.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Back to Tatum. Excellent D there from Capella.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Jones misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Reed. Uncovered. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reed's got his first points of the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
To the paint. Here's Turkoglu. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, man. Exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Herter can't hit. Here's Turkoglu. No luck on that one. Nice D from Reed. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And it's Portland with a rebound. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
First team.
And he makes a first. Both teams deciding to change it up. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Portland now. Crowder goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Herter. 4-3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Walker. Unable to get that one. Houston in total control. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Out to Rose. This one for three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Simons. Here's Duckworth. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Herter. Back to Rose. Lets it go from deep. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Come on, man, take that.
Here's Silva. Here's Simons. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Over to the wing. Back to Rose. There's the triple. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. Here's Crowder. Pass to Duckworth. Shoots over Hayward. Here's Silva. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so here's Portland. Jones in the post. It's rebounded by Şengün.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Reed for three. Outside Herter. Rose outside. Goes back up. Again, Houston.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
Rose outside. Out to Hayward. Launches it. The rebound by Jason Tatum. A challenging stretch for Portland here. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Hayward.
That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
That one's no good. Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards, he is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
Tatum, shot is good.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Rose with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Pass to Maxey. Left side Jones. That shot, no good. And Houston the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Rose with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Good. Rose has got 11 in the second half.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
Offline with a three. Now Portland with it. Back to Tatum. They need this. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
On the floor for your Trailblazers, Jay Crowder.
13 feet out. To the inside. Şengün with a double team. Duran, no good. And the Rockets with possession here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. To the middle. Reed, good. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Dylan Brooks.
Here's Rose. He's got 26. It's Hayward on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
And the basket is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Here's James. Yep, that one goes. James has got 5 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets. Lowry into the lane. Can't connect from short range. And there's James from the arc. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
And that's the importance of the three-point shot for LeBron. He understands that by keeping just kind of like a rounded, balanced attack, it makes the defense have to respect his range.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Tatum. Shot to stop the run. And too long on the shot. James with the ball. Check by Brooks.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to